when we need to go back to the people, and when we need to be able to allow the people in whom power resides to make decisions about its future. It became clear to us that the ability to prepare this nation for the serious challenges that we will face in the next 10 to 15 years required that we give the people of this nation the option of choosing who it wanted to lead it into that process. We stand today on the morning of the 20th of January, confident that the people of this nation have spoken with one voice, decisively, unanimously, and clearly. We want each and every one of us to thank the people of Barbados for the confidence that they continue to repose in us to be able to lead this country first to safety and then to prosperity. The last 2 years have not been easy, and it has been a fact of record that we have spent more time in our previous term under the threat of the COVID pandemic, 24 months, as opposed to the 19 months that we initially had. We are conscious as a political institution that there is still much to be done, and that there is a road still to be traveled, and that there are things that you as Barbadians are legitimately expecting of us. But we are equally conscious that it comes very rarely to a generation to change the pattern of history and to transform a nation. In a very real sense, we felt, as we told you in 2018, that we had been existing on the fumes of the independence generation rather than seeking to carry this nation forward and to release the opportunities that are so obviously available, particularly to Barbadians and young Barbadians. We showed you that we have confidence in our future by finding the money in the middle of an IMF program to invest in our young people through the revision of the policies that would allow us once again to offer free education from pre-primary to tertiary levels. We showed you that we were prepared to honor the best precepts of the father of our democracy and the father of our independence. And I refer specifically to the Right Excellent Sir Grantley Adams and the Right Excellent Errol Walton Barrow, by having a foreign policy that continues to say that as Barbadians we shall be friends of all and satellites of none. We showed you that we understood the continuum that was ours, and that enfranchisement was not simply to be about political enfranchisement or social enfranchisement, but in the legacy of the great Tom Adams, that economic enfranchisement started by him and continued by Owen Seymour Arthur would be that path upon which we would continue as a nation. And hence our manifesto was entitled Our Barbados, Owning Our Future. It is our solemn commitment that there are many things that must now be on the front burner. And that is why we came to you earlier. We could have stayed on for another 18 months and drawn salary and done just enough to keep us going. But we understood that it would not be enough to keep this country safe or to build the platform for prosperity. So we took the risk and we came to you, the people. And in spite of all of the noise, a little tired this morning. In spite of all of the side talk, I am so proud of each and every one of the members of this team who displayed a discipline, who displayed the finest example of Barbadian behavior, and who stayed focused on what matters to you. Because as we go forward, we fight battles that go beyond our nation.